Well, good morning, gang. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday so far. Got some things to do this morning, much of the same. First thing on the event calendar for this morning is going to be cutting more stickers. I'm out of stickers, and that's a good problem to have. So I'm going to mill up the rest of those larger poplar boards I had sitting around here into stickers, and that is going to be the extent of it. So beyond that, I'm going to have to come up with another solution for stickers, and we'll see what happens. All right, so I got my table saw set up today, actually not where it normally is, kind of over there in the middle of the driveway, but over here by the mill, so the sawdust is not collecting over by the car and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the first thing on the list today. Got the fire going. It was a balmy 21 degrees this morning when I got out here. The tow strap that I used to pull the logs up was frozen, so it was like a stiff noodle. It was something else. So but the sun's up. You can see behind me, absolutely beautiful day out here, and we're gonna make it happen. All right, guys, here we go. Well, all in all, that's quite a few more stickers there. That was 3 boards, 12-inch wide by 12 feet long. So that made quite a few. We'll see how long they last. Back down here at the main log pile now, and this one that kind of rolled away yesterday, we're going to go ahead and grab this one first here, get it up the hill. Well, this is one of those 12-foot logs, and it's really loaded incorrectly in the sense that the wide end is down here to the left, and the skinnier, lighter end is at the right, on the right. So the tail of this is going to drag, and we'll just have to see how it works. I had that on time lapse. I'm not sure if it kind of showed up on camera as almost nutty as that was, but again, you saw this side drop down, and then this side, which is the larger side, so obviously more revolutions, covers more distance, it starts to turn and come towards me. So I just went over, grabbed my cant hook and just tried to straighten it out, but when I started to roll it, it didn't slide. It just gripped onto the telephone pole, and I was able to push it right up onto the log rack. So doesn't matter how it gets done, it just got to get done. All right, gang, just got this one washed off, and it's got a pretty good bow in it. I'm not quite sure how that's going to come through on your screen, but it's definitely got a bow in it. So this is definitely one that the tow board is going to have to kick in. And it's, I prefer to mill with the small end kind of at the operator's end down there, or the start of the mill. But, well, this one's just loaded backwards. So small end down here, large end down there. It's not much bigger, but, it's definitely going to, yeah, well, we'll see. Let's get it up there and let's see what we got. Told me there, take it back across my little drawbridge bars to reposition it. This end down here was too far forward. It wasn't on this bunk. So I had to kind of reposition it, and yeah, it's really a close fit. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to run a tape measure on this because I know I cut these larger than, 10-foot timbers were cut at like 10.6 or so. So this is probably around 12.6 or so. So it's really pretty close. I mean, it's right on the edge down here, and it doesn't have too much space up here. Maybe that's 6 inches. If this was 12 feet, it would have to be exactly kind of right on that bunk. which if that was the case, it wouldn't even actually hit this log stop that's there. Anyway, let me finagle this. We'll get it, we'll try and see what we can do. Here's a good example of how bent this is. So it's on the bunk here. It's also on the bunk in the front. Look at the space there, and space there. It looks to be about 2 inches in the back, maybe 2.5, 3 here, but definitely bent. So because this log is loaded backwards here with the small end down here towards the camera, I'm going to grab my tow board from up front. I'm going to move it back to the back here and put it in here. All right, guys, looks like that's gonna just about do it for today. I'm not gonna, it's 4:30, I think, something like that, 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm not gonna run down the hill and grab another log and get started on it, because I'll be out here again till 7 o'clock, and that's just not what I'm looking for. So anyway, got a good 7 or 8 boards off of that last log. They were all 10-inch wide, so that'll cover a lot of space, and they were 12-foot long. So I've got specific space on the cabins in mind for those 12-footers, and they'll fit the bill just perfectly. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today. Got another nice day of weather for tomorrow, so we'll be out here getting it. All right, guys, see you then.